Oh my god! Right, we're moving on. I might just quietly turn the audio down a little. I don't know. It looked a little bit too loud, although it is very loud in my brain hole because I was listening to music. All right, mooring dock. We're gonna go find out if she time traveled back to the back. The flying Chappelle. September 21st, Sprocket Park, mooring dock. So this is Sprocket Park, but where's the reception hall? The reception hall? Oh, that's... Wow! Looky there! What? What is it? I just spotted me a cute mamacita! Don't wait up, Nick. Hold on, where's the reception hall? Sorry, Nick. A man's got to stop and smell the roses when they appear. I'm an artist after all. Oh, miss! You-ho! Arrgh! I thought he was going to take me to the crime scene. Oh well, I'm sure he'll come slinking back when he inevitably gets rejected. I'll just take a quick look around until then. Okie dokie, folky chokey. Dog! I can't examine the dog! No! What was that? Wow, that huge airship is more to just a skinny little tower. I know it's tied down and all, but it still looks like a good breeze could send it flying. Dog! Oh, God. Look at that. Wow, this thing's really banged up. You're looking at the sign? They say it got damaged by heavy winds yesterday. Youth? Who could this youth be? A big gust sent that bench flying into it. Well, that's what they're saying anyway. I see. The wind caused that. More like a tornado. The repair guy was saying, don't touch! It's dangerous. I see. Thanks for the heads up. Poor guy. Looks like it was a lot of work. Okay, let's have a look at the dog! No. Wow! That airship is huge! It's almost like it dominates most of the fucking screen. Oops, didn't mean to say that out loud. I've only ever seen airships like this up in the sky. But I've got to say, they're mighty impressive when you can see them up close like this. Ah, did you get turned down, bitch? Hey, sorry about that. I actually thought you'd be back sooner. Didn't work out, huh? Lay off, man! I wasn't on my game today. So now that you're done, you mind telling me where the reception hall is already? What do you mean? It's right there in front of you. Huh? Right in front of... wait. What's that say? Flying ship... Oh, it's fucking right! I thought it was... Yeah, there you go. Oh, wait. Chapel. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I went with Chappelle. Chappelle. Do you mean to tell me? Yep, Ellie's reception was on that airship. Well, she said she always got pushed out over the side of something or other, so, you know, makes some kind of sense. Whoa, a sky-high reception hall with buggery to match? Yep, and that's where you'll find the crime scene. Man, not only does that airship fly through the sky, but the space-time continuum too. But the happy couple's honeymoon got left far behind when it made that time skip though. Here, check the airship out for yourself with this pamphlet. Flying Chapel pamphlet added to the courtroom. By the way, I figured you could use some backup, so I called in some help for you. You did? Yep, should be here any minute now. What the? Vroom! Vroom! That red Alfa Romeo! Larry, don't tell me you're cold. You know it, buddy! I trust you've been well, right? Come on, man! Oh, shit! I didn't expect that! Yeah! Surprise! Now admit it. That was a pretty good Mr. Edgeworth impression, wasn't it? Ah, yeah! Oh, mate, they're going all out with this DLC. I'm happy as a panda. Maya, what are you doing here? Larry called me up. He said something about it finally being time for him to tie the old knot. But that's funny. I'm pretty sure he mentioned something about being here with his bride. Maya! I know this is sudden, but please marry me! Yeah, that's the right face. Nick, what's Larry talking about? He was dumped by his bride. Well, by his imaginary bride, anyway. Wow. Poor Larry. That's a new low, even for him. But hey, imaginary girlfriends never hurt anyone, right? More power to him. Yay, Maya! She's been abroad for a training as a spirit medium, and now that training is over, she's back. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I don't think I ever mentioned that, but fair enough. I'm assuming we won't see Apollo then. Although, I'm assuming we'll have a flashback of Apollo. That's right, the new and improved Maya Faye is on the scene. Spirit and girl power at the ready. Haha, maybe you can help What's-Her-Face with the cleaning, because, women, right? Oh, fuck. Heh, look at you, Maya, all grown up and as cute as ever. Oh, you know what? I just realised something. If I ever get married, I'd miss out on all the fun of always meeting somebody new. I see you haven't changed a bit, Larry. Yeah, the fucking party's back. Edgeworth, I figured that car belonged to you. But when did you become Maya's chauffeur? It's nothing like that. I just happened to run into her en route and picked her up. And by run into her, I mean she jumped out in front of my car. I nearly ran her down. This is Miles Edgeworth. He's a friend and and he's been busy. So what brings you here? Wait, don't tell me Larry called you up too. He did. However, I have business of my own here at the crime scene. Business? What kind of business? Let's talk to Edgeworth. Just so you know, right, I am the lead prosecutor. Oh, shit! Oh, it's getting fucking old school. Oh, mate, I am moist. I'm the lead prosecutor on this case. What? You? Yes. It appears we'll be standing on opposite ends of the battlefield this time around. So I'll be up against Edgeworth tomorrow. But I don't get it, Edgeworth. What about this case warrants the personal attention of the district's chief prosecutor? It's a bit complicated, to say the least. In what way? The groom is a member of the Sprockets, a family with immense influence. If his bride were to stand trial in court, it would sully the Sprocket name. So they try to apply some pressure on the prosecutor's office. Pressure to settle it amicably, right? What do you mean, settle it amicably? It means that they're trying to sweep this whole thing under the rug. Wow, Sprocket Aviation really has that much clout? That's a good word. Yes, they have especially strong ties in both the political and the judicial worlds. For unknown reasons, for they're an aviation company, but fine. To the point where no one dares to oppose them. Don't tell me that includes you. Don't be ridiculous, right? It's quite the opposite. The prosecutor's office is filled with cowards, as I found out. Every last one of my subordinates was loath to prosecute a Sprocket. So that's why you decided to take on the case yourself, right? That's right. I will personally see to it that justice is served. I always prosecute to the utmost of my abilities, regardless of who I'm up against. But that is part of my creed. Nothing and no one can sway me from that, not even the almighty Sprockets. Right. If they think they can use their influence to bend the truth, they have another thing coming. You know, I almost feel sorry for them. They were only trying to protect their interests, but all they got instead was you. Edgy, come on, man! How can you prosecute my poor sweet Ellie? What kind of heartless jerk are you? I'm simply doing my job. And I'm warning you, right? I won't hold back, not for you or anyone else. Thanks for the warning, your righteousness. So, how's it going, Mr. Chief Prosecutor? Busy as always, I presume? Of course, unlike somebody who has too few clients and too much time on his hands. Guess that explains why your brow is more furrowed than the last time I saw you. Maybe you should learn to relax a little, Edgeworth. Nice try, Wright, but as always, I have no intention of showing anyone any mercy, including you. As inflexible as ever, I see. Besides, I think I've mellowed out a bit with age. So if anything, those furrows should have smoothed out a little as well. Honestly, Edgeworth, are you really that blind to yourself? Excuse me? He's really self-conscious about those lines, isn't he? Edgeworth, about this incident. Don't forget, Wright, I'm the prosecutor for this case. Need I remind you that I'm not in the habit of sharing information with my adversaries? No, I guess we are adversaries for now. And you, Larry. You fuck. But me? I'd like you to come with me. You have a lot to answer for after that little stunt you pulled with the suspect. Yes, thank you, Jesus! But, Edgy, we're old pals, aren't we? Personal appeals won't work on me, Larry. Now come along. Nick, help me out here! Legend, he's gone. Oh, he's smuggled him to his Alfa Romeo. Alright, goodbye. Good. Is it just me, or is Mr. Edgeworth as relentless as ever? Yeah, I guess some things never change. So much for mellowing out. Well, Nick, we'd better hop to it too. Hop to what? Investigating the crime scene, of course. What else? It's been a long time since you and I teamed up like this. This is gonna be fun. Fun, huh? It has been a long time, though, since we were last together like this. Alright, to the crime scene then. Yeah, and away we go. Shubla! And away I pour some more booze for myself. Let's have a look at the reception hall and the obviously deceptive boyfriend. I'm going with boyfriend or hubby, whatever you like, as Killerino. That's my honest guess. I have not watched this particular bit of gameplay. In fact, I didn't watch anything from this game. I've played it all myself, and I find it 1,000 times more refreshing, I tell you. But yes, I will go with Zehebe. So this is the reception hall. According to the pamphlet, we're right here. Yikes, we're pretty high up, but at least we're indoors, so it doesn't seem so bad. Oh, look, Nick, it's Emma. Hey, Emma, over here, asshole. Mr. Wright, Maya, does this mean you've taken the case? Yeah, that's how things kind of turned out. So do you mind if we take a look around? Be my guest. We're pretty much wrapped up by our investigation, so go right ahead. Now's a good chance to find more about the case from Emma too. Right. Let's engage the hour-long odyssey of looking at this shit, because Christ, it drags on. Edgeworth wouldn't tell us anything about this case, so do you think you could give us a rundown? Well, seeing as he's going to be prosecuting, I'd expect him to be tight-lipped about it. The incident occurred yesterday, on September 20th. It happened after the wedding reception, which lasted from 7 PM to 10 PM. 7 PM to 7 PM to 10 PM, huh? Got it. By the way, you didn't hear about any time traveling or anything, did you? Time traveling? What do you mean? Oh, nothing. Forget it. That's pretty much the response I expected. The victim's name is Dumas Gloomsbury. He was a servant in the Sprocket family household. Ellen was a maid for that family as well, so that means the two of them were co-workers? Yes, they apparently knew each other. Mr. Gloomsbury was the lead servant, after all. He was very serious about his work. He was also a very closed and private man. So the other servants called him Mr. Doom and Gloom behind his back. Wow, you're really just hammering that one home, aren't you? If he was the lead servant, he must have been higher ranked than Ellen. What makes the police think Ellen killed this man? A guy who was essentially her boss. We don't know the defendant's motive yet, but the circumstances surrounding the discovery of the body don't bode well for her. And what circumstances are these exactly? Well, some of her in-laws saw what looked like the immediate aftermath of the murder. The suspect was standing in front of the body with the murder weapon still in her hands. But why would a bride, who was just about to start a happy new life, kill someone? Do the police have an explanation for that? Yeah, about that. They believe the victim attacked the suspect and was killed when she fought back. But why did he attack her to begin with? Well, a mere servant girl was going to suddenly be the wife of the future president. Mr. Gloomsbury must have been more than just a little jealous. What, are you saying that Gloomsbury wanted a bit of a trip down the old Velvet Highway? So this Mr. Doom and Gloom attacked Ellen first? But if she was only trying to protect herself, wouldn't that count as justified self-defense on her part, Nick? Yeah, that's still like 15 years, love. It would. There's a good chance she'd be acquitted if we could prove that, but I wonder what Edgeworth will have up his sleeve to counter that claim. But wow, a servant girl marrying the future president of such a huge company, it seems really weird! Especially when she goes from, I'm fucking prim and proper, to I'm now going to ball into this fucking jizz-soaked frying pan. Just saying. It sounds like a modern-day fairy tale. Yes, that's the problem. It does, doesn't it? Thing is, not everyone was on board with the union, apparently. Oh? I'm gonna look at a murder weapon! Murder! So what was the murder weapon, Emma? This clock with a secret mechanism built into it. It was on display here in the reception hall. The suspect was holding it when the murder was discovered. So the victim was clubbed to death with this, huh? But that's funny. There's no blood on it as far as I could tell. Maybe it was wiped off in an attempt to tamper with the evidence. Maybe we should get out that fucking luminol! Oh, but there was definitely a luminol reaction. And it matches up with the shape of the injury, so it's gotta be the murder weapon. What a funny looking clock. They call it the timekeeper. The idea is that it's a time machine. Every time the couple sees it, it'll bring them back to the... Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh. It'll bring them back to the memory of their wedding day. A time machine, huh? Come to think of it. Ellen said her pendant was a part of a time machine. So she's got the wrong end of a fucking mile-long stick then. Okie dokie. I wonder how the secret mechanism in this thing works. The suspect never had any family or relatives to depend on. She was working as a live-in maid for the Sprocket family to support herself. So a maid with no family or fortune was set to marry the president's son, huh? I guess it's not surprising that that ruffled a feather or two. Yes, apparently the groom's parents and all of his other relatives were strongly opposed. But that didn't stop the young couple from deciding to go ahead with their wedding. Love flourishes in the face of adversity! Oh, is that how it works? Yep, if you ever have any questions about love, just ask me. I'm a qualified expert. I spent all of my spare time in crying watching soap operas on TV. I'm not sure that's enough to make you a qualified anything, Maya. Oh, and by the way, I heard the suspect faced her fair share of harassment too. And from the sound of it, it got pretty ugly for her. So even though this incident could cause a huge scandal for the company, it might be a boon for those who oppose their marriage to begin with. After all, with Ellen's arrest and everything, the marriage is most definitely off now. Oh my god. Right, let's examine some shit. Let's start with the elephant in the fucking room, shall we? Wait, she lifted that? Fuck off! This must be the lantern the body was found in. Ellen managed to move it quite a ways. It looks like a cow, but it's pretty badly broken. That's not a cow, Nick. That's Pegasus, the flying horse. No way, it's definitely a cow. It's got horns and everything. But look, it has wings. Cows don't have wings. So it's Pegasus, I tell you. Oh, I know. That pamphlet should tell us. Let's see. Apparently, it's called a Pegamo. Oh. I did not see that coming. Yet somehow, the name really captures the essence of what this creature is, you know? Huh, that's strange. What is it? Well, this Pegamo is definitely a male Pegabull, right? Yeah, I'd say so, what with the horns and all. Okay, well. That Pegamo over there is also a Pegabull. But take a look at the pamphlet. See? The one on the right says Pegabull, but the other one says Pegacow, a female Pegamo. Right. The pamphlet goes on to say how they have Pegamoos for the happy couple. So for Ellen's ceremony, there should have been a male and female pair of Pegamos. But for some reason, there are two males here. Maybe somebody made a mistake when they were setting up the room? It's hard to believe a fancy place like this would make that kind of blunder, though. In any case, we better check this thing out. What are you? Did this come from the lantern? It's covered in blood. Maybe it got on here when the killer was putting the body in the lantern? Can you imagine going to open a door and finding the knob covered in blood? That'd be bloody awful, to say the least. This is where the body was found. And the first person to find it was Ellen. Emma, what can you tell me about the condition of the body when it was found? Let's see. The victim was apparently hit on the back of the head. Here's a photo of the scene as we found it. Huh. Oh, okay. How the fuck did he fall in there? I think it's a very valid question. What do you think this is, Maya? It looks like a flower petal to me. What an unusual shape for a flower petal. Do you suppose it's from one of the flowers here in the reception hall? No, I don't see a single flower like this at any of the tables. I wonder where it came from. Well, that seems like fucking evidence, you prick. Any more shit? Fucking just rob the screen. Just, caress it. Hey, I saw you. Hey, what's this? Grab Ellen when convenient, then send her off from the Vista deck. Okay. That seems kind of conclusive. Oh, let me take a look. Grab Ellen when convenient, then... Yeah, I know, I just said that. It looks like a note outlining a murder plot. Whoever wrote it has better handwriting than me, but it looks like they wrote it in a rush. And why do you say that? Because the writing is only smudged starting from the middle of each line. That happens when a right-handed person with a slight hook writes in a hurry. I do it sometimes myself when I'm not paying attention to where my hand is on the page. Guess I'll take your word on that, Miss Bad Handwriting Expert. Hey! Even I don't smudge my handwriting this badly. Alright, let's get back to the note. That note was apparently written by the victim. But why would he feel the need to write instructions to himself like this? Are you sure the victim wrote it? I sometimes write a note to myself before I go shopping. Potatoes, carrots, onions, flour. Yeah, you know, that's kind of shit that you forget when you're in a supermarket. I do it as well. I don't remember things I need, you dumb idiot. Which vicariously means I'm a dumb idiot, but whatever. Maya, are you craving curry rice or something? You Japanese sod, you. Whoops. So, Emma, where's this Vista deck the note mentions? It's that heliport you see right outside the window over there. Oh? So you plan on pushing Ellen off from there. What a monster. Gloomsbury note. Huzzah. I think that's... Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much. Yeah, let me roll a fucking fag. I'll pick the next thing. You know me, I like to record these things in really long segments because they're fun to just sort of get into, but I also smoke, so... There you go. Right, what are you about, son? Oh, fucking hell, there's multiple layers and multiple layers! Ah! We'll start with that. How about that shit? This must be where the time machine was placed. I can't believe that such a beautiful memento was used for murder. It's awful. Nick! We have to prove Ellen's innocence, no matter what it takes. I agree. We can't let this go down as the saddest flying wedding reception in history. This is a sweetheart table where the bride and groom sit. Why the fuck would you have cows though? I don't what? That's horrible. Maybe we'll just fucking lay it out on a plate like, hey bitch, here's your fucking flying cow. Called a pegamoo. Ah. Well, they gorged themselves on the wedding feast, you mean? I'd be too nervous to eat in front of a bunch of guests like this, though. They say that newlyweds are usually really busy during the reception, you know. They have to greet and talk with all the guests that come to give their blessings. They don't actually get all that much time to enjoy their dinner. The bastards! Aww, I wouldn't be able to stand that. I can't imagine having a huge feast right in front of me and not being able to eat it. They say brides tend to have an especially hard time because of their wedding dresses. With those tight corsets squeezing their waist, they can barely eat a bite. Fuck it, really? That seems a bit... Okay, it's like, well, it's like, no, fuck it, it's not worth it. Also, it seems to be the fucking gender stereotype story arc, doesn't it? Really? It's like, fine, alright, stereotypes exist for a reason and we're slowly changing it, but seriously? Fucking Christ. The first woman that's introduced desperately cleans everything. Give me a fucking break. And then fucking corsets and shit? Come on. Oh, I suppose she was cleaning up because she wanted to make sure that the fucking man that she loved the shit out of didn't step into a dirty room. Which is a bit, 6 of 1, I'll let him have that. It sounds like wedding receptions are absolute torture, which seems very counterproductive, doesn't it? Really? Really? I guess food still wins out over romance. Yeah. Yes, food wins out over romance in boys' book. Any more shit? What is this? Didn't click on the Vista deck, did I? But fine. So that's the Vista deck out there. I bet the view is amazing. But I guess it must also kind of freak you out, huh, no? Yeah, kind of. Mostly because there's no surviving a fall from way up there. Here, whatever, fuck you. I think that about does it for this area. Oh, thank you. Balloon! It's a hot air balloon, a symbol of humanity's ambition to take to the skies. It's kind of a romantic notion, don't you think? Yeah! But I just noticed that it doesn't seem to be tied up to the ceiling all that well. I'm sure it's fine. Please don't let it fall on my head. Planes! A model airplane, the perfect decoration for an airline company wedding. Guy, you your phone mix it up a bit. You got flying cows, flying planes, fucking hot air balloons. Well, that flying wank must get a bit old after a while. And a propeller plane like this lends the room a great old-timey feel. Oh, I'd love to see the Steel Samurai fly a plane like this. Can you picture it? The Steel Samurai zipping through the clouds over Neo-Oldie Tokyo. If Sprocket Aviation ever becomes a sponsor of the show, I could see it happening. Why didn't I think of that? I think I'll go suggest the idea to them later. But please at least wait until after the trial is over. Alright, fuck the plane. The plane's out. Fuck the plane. Right, move it on. You got your cow, your flying cow. Peg a cow. Peg a bull. Wow, look at the horns on this flying bovine. He must be a bull. It seems he made it through the ceremony in one piece. By the look of those wheels, I bet he can be rolled around rather easily too. I'm just pondering the obvious significance. Again, I've been wrong before. I'm probably wrong again, but you know, the fact that the bride was, you know, not particularly liked, was very conscious. What the fuck is the word? So you know, people didn't really like her and all that shit. I can't brain English at this particular moment in time. But yeah, contentious. That's the word I wanted. But you know, it's like it seems like a pretty open and shut one. We're gonna meet the hubby, and he's going to be prim and proper until prim and proper does not suffice, and then it'll be like, you were a scapegoat for some reason. But on the other hand, if there's one thing that Pheonix Wright games do fucking phenomenally well, it's fucking subvert my expectations. So, I'm looking forward to being wrong. I ain't got a problem with that. Yeah, I bet it'd be quite a hassle if you had to lift and carry him everywhere, like that fucking workhorse of a woman did. And this is what the arse side looks like. What's that by the bottom of his tail? A wheel handle? Oh. Oh, I get it. This way they can get inside to change the light bulb. What? Why would you... Okay. I see you left the wheel handle on the inside unpainted. I guess they figured nobody will see it, so why bother? It makes sense to cut costs where you... Yeah, no, let's save the 50p of paint. But fine, whatever helps you. Well, overall, I can't say I see anything strange about this thing. Yeah, nothing at all. Anything. Chandelier? No? Huh. It usually says when you fucking depleted the shit. Unless we can move outside. I don't know. No. Oh, don't fucking play this song and dance with me, game. I'll be here flailing for hours trying to figure out what the fuck I've missed. I can't move out to the thingy, can I? No. There's not more to talk about, is there? No. Huh. Alright. Colour me mildly stumped then. The cow's done. That shit's done. He did say I'd fucking figured out everything else, right? Let's take another... Okay. Oh, I at least got text out of it. but nothing new to examine. Oh, do not do this to me, please. I can't. It hurts my soul when you make me try and start figuring things out instead of handing to me on a fucking plate. Oh, there you fucking... I knew there was something. Cheeky cunts. Sorry, there's no arrows. I just kind of assumed that it was fixed. My bad. That's one big partition screen. Industrial size, even. I bet it caused an industrial size mess if it fell over. And that's why you're not allowed to touch it, Maya. What? It is going to test how stable it is. Just leave it alone, please. Okay. It's a fog machine for the reception. Pretty cool, huh? Don't you dare touch it! Aw, spoil sport. That's because I know how you operate. Get a load of that huge set of doors. I bet all sorts of things come and go through there. Like an elephant! I'm pretty sure it's just the bride and groom. This is a banquet hall, not a circus. Okay. Hold on. It looks like a business card wallet. I wonder whose it is. That face looks awfully familiar. Yes, yes it does. Guess I'll bring it to him later. Anything else? Anything at all? No. Okay. Oh, alright, we get a close-up. It's a fog machine. I wonder if they use it during the reception. Ooh! Hey, Nick, go stand over there for a sec. Why? Just because, now go! Alright. I've got a bad feeling about this. Fogmaster 9000 on! Maya, no! Huh? Oh, nothing happened. Looks like it won't work without some dry ice. Darn it. All I wanted to do was surround you in a thick cloud of smoke. Sigh. Okay. Oh, is that it? We're done. We're done. We're happy. We're happy as Larry. Don't know why the other fog machine didn't count, but fine. Well, I guess that just about does it for the crime scene. Hey, Nick. I want to see the rest of the airship. We might as well since we're here. True, we might even run into some of the other people involved in the case. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's the hubby. Come on. Ah! Nick, how long has that guy been standing there? I didn't even notice him until just now. Excuse me, are you with Sprocket Aviation? No, I'm a paper airplane enthusiast. Huh? Nick! He wrote something on that paper airplane! I guess we're supposed to read it then. Let's see here. Get out, intruders. Well, that was a rather cold welcome. Mr. Wright, Maya, meet the lone son of the president of Sprocket Aviation. Soren Sprocket. Or to put it another way, the future president of Sprocket Aviation. So he's Ellen's fiancé? Gonna furnish us with a bit of, anything? Chumley? Bit of a... Oh, there he goes. He's kind of an eccentric. Is he really? I hear he's the genius inventor behind many of Sprocket Aviation's business successes. An inventor, huh? Yep, he even designed this airship. That's pretty impressive. Nick! This is no time to be standing around gawking. We have to go after him. We need to ask him some questions about Ellen. Oh, right. It looked like he was heading outside. Away! To the mooring deck. Come on, game, load, you can do it. It's just some text. There he is, the foppish guy. Excuse me, could we talk to you? Excuse me, do you mind if I ask what you're doing? Bark! Somehow, I think you've lost that fight, my son. He sure is riding up a storm. It is possible. If an enormous change in mass could be detected, then theoretically man could retain its form, even as it crosses the event horizon. Let's just see what he has to say about Ellen. Ellen. Excuse me, but we'll be representing Ellen in court tomorrow. So could we ask you about the case? Ow! What the? Okay. Not interested? How can you say something like that? This is about your fiancée. She's under arrest, you know. The diameter of the airship is approximately 80 feet. The amount of energy necessary to move matter comprised of that amount of masses. He's off in his own little world. I can't believe he said he was not interested in talking about his own bride's arrest. We'll just have to talk on his level then, with something he might be interested in. Oh, alright then. Oh, I see. Let's fucking... Wow, that sign really got smashed up. There was some really high winds yesterday, and they say that bench was blown right into the sign. Wow, I wished I could have seen that. If you'd have been there, you would have got blown away by the wind too, you know. That sounds kind of fun, actually. Don't tell me you never tried using an umbrella to fly when you were a kid. I think I'll take staying alive over fun, thank you very much. Right, go then. It's not every day you get to see an airship up close like this. So I'm pretty psyched for this. Me too. If it wasn't for the fact that it's the scene of a murder. Oh, right. I always forgot about that part. Wow, fucking really? Well, what the fuck? Get Soren's attention. Oh, let's present him with some bullshit. Let's present him with that. What are you showing me that for? Oh, I thought you might like it. Mr. Sprocket! I can't read him at all, not even with an item as loaded with sentiments as this. Okay, didn't like that shit. What if we try that shit? Could you take a look at this? Oh, hang on. Oh, we've ruffled his jimmies. Is that Ellen's? Ellen told us that she travelled through time during the incident. She said it happened after she made a wish on this pendant. You mean to say you two are Ellen's lawyer? No, we're fucking Columbo from the future. Yes, I just told you that a minute ago. Sorry, I was lost in thought, I could tell. He wasn't even listening? Oh boy. He's not at all what I expected, based on Ellen's gushing testimonial anyway. Gonna have another crack at that there, buddy? We'd like to ask you about Ellen's case, if you don't mind. I don't know a thing about it, so why don't you go ask the police? In other words, not interested. This guy is the worst! Now I feel sorry for poor Ellen. In that case, can I ask you about how Ellen travelled through time? Go on. Guess that got your attention. So, is time travel really even possible? Yes, it is possible. Alrighty then! At the same time, it is also impossible. The pendant I gave Ellen is not supposed to operate as a time machine by itself. What do you mean? The timekeeper, that clock we had displayed in the reception hall, that is the body of the time machine. The pendant is simply a part. That clock was the murder weapon, wasn't it? But it's a time machine too! What Ellen experienced is akin to travelling down a road by car key. Physically and metaphysically, it should be impossible. Unless, maybe the quantum system inside the pendant somehow accidentally interfered with the natural flow of the fourth dimension. We're losing him again. Maybe we'd better ask him some more about the time machine. So you've been researching time travel, have you? Moving through the space-time continuum would be man's ultimate means of travel. Time travel is a mode of transportation. Since the dawn of time, man has developed multifarious methods of transportation. Horses, steam engines, gas engines, airplanes, spaceships. But they are all fundamentally similar in that they constitute three-dimensional movement. Travel through the space-time continuum would shift mankind into a new paradigm. I don't why. Hang on, what? I don't why, Nick, but I'm getting awfully sleepy all of a sudden. Aha! The man who actually played through this game and failed to spot the fucking mistakes is still there. Good job, buddy. For generations, Sprocket Aviation has advanced the development of transportation. Therefore, it's only natural that I would research time travel as man's next great leap. Yawn! Oh, is he done? So what exactly does all that stuff he was saying mean, Nick? Well, basically, it's like taking a hamburger joint and adding a drive-through to it, I guess? That's, whatever helps you, buddy. Oh, I get it. It's the same burger, but with a quicker and more efficient delivery system. Hey, yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Go on, then. So what Soren really wants to do is launch humanity into the launch, not lunch. But do you really believe that time travel is possible? It only becomes truly impossible when man stops daring to believe. Besides, time travelers do exist, you know. But you wouldn't understand. Did you hear that, Nick? Time travelers really do exist. All I know is, Soren isn't the easiest guy to wrap your head around. Oh, I don't know. I kind of like the way he talks. It's full of hope for the future. He's more passionate than I thought too, when it comes to inventions anyway. Yeah, his apparent lack of concern for Ellen is troubling though. So, I hear that the rest of the Sprocket family was opposed to your marriage. What are your thoughts on that? Master Soren. Oh, who the fuck are you? A man or a woman? I can't tell. I'm gonna go with fella, but I could be wrong. It's time for the meeting on next term's project. That's looking pretty fruity! What is this? Daydreaming about your inventions again? Tut tut, you are the future president. You must consider the business side too. Oh, what the fuck? It is I found Soren. Send the car over at once. I'm not interested. Oh, Master Soren, you do give me quite the headache at times. Well, this guy seems pretty tutti-fruity, but... Damn it, I really thought it'd be the fucking hubby. Oh, now this guy's so fucking obvious I don't know. Oh, I mean, look at him. Like, it's blatant, it's written, it's in the stars, and yet I still want to believe it was Soren. Oh. In any case, your attendant is waiting. Please go to him now. Away! I should really write that bloke like Napoleon or speak that bloke as Napoleon Dynamite, but I can't be bothered. Excuse me, but who are you? Oh, where are my manners? My name is Pierce White. Oh, mate, someone's gonna have to fucking explain that one to me. Persnickety. Persnickety? Is that what I'm going for? Persnickety? I swear that... Please call me Pierce. I'm the Sprocket family butler. Nick! A butler! I didn't know they actually still existed. I thought they were just on TV and stuff. Nah, you see, I'm leaning towards woman. I'm leaning. I don't care if you got the chest, I still think that you're a woman. And that maybe you wanted a bit of wee with him. And who might you be, if you don't mind my asking? Oh, I'm Pheonix Wright, Ellen Wyatt's lawyer. And I'm his assistant, Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium. I have nothing to do with his thing. I'm just here because stuff. Oh, so it is you. I am most grateful to you for taking on Miss Ellen's defense. You have my sincerest thanks. Then don't mention it. So hey, speaking of the case... Oh, one moment please. Wow, what a beautiful pocket watch. Oh, it's just a bit of good luck charm. That's one expensive good luck charm. But I guess it makes sense, knowing the time is pretty important in his line of work. So I guess that pocket watch is as important to him as my tennis badge is to me. There is little time before I must attend to Master Soren again. Why not come to Sprocket Manor? Huh? You mean to Soren's home? As a token of appreciation for taking on Miss Ellen's defense, I would like to serve you some delicious tea and refreshments. Oh boy, Nick, a fancy high society tea party with high-class snacks. Oh, fucking hell, I can't fucking talk today, Jesus Christ. With high-class snarks and high-class snarks and everything. Fucking, I went northern and then... Oh, God. It's going well. We're going well, people. We're doing it. Hammering it. And what about the investigation? Are you kidding? What better place to investigate next than Soren's house? I don't know. Do you really think his house is going to give us any new leads? Of course it will! I say we take the butler up on his kite offer and go to Soren's place. Alright, you win. Very good. To Sprocket Manor, then. in a moment, because I'm going to stop again. We're about an hour. I think that's fair. I haven't had dinner yet, so I will partake in dinner rings. And I'll be back when we go enjoy some tea and cakes by the lovely woman. I hope you've all enjoyed. I'll see you in a bit. Peace.